What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today I have a really exciting unboxing for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for this, as this has been something I've been looking forward to doing for years now. And man, we are finally here, guys. I really hope you guys are excited for this, and let's just get into this. So in this box, if everything goes according to plan, is going to be a 3D printed 1:400 scale replica of the Tulsa International Airport terminal building. And man, I'm so excited for this, and I'm really excited to get this out. So you guys probably know that I've been really wanting to do this for quite some time, really amp up my Tulsa replica with not only a 3D printed terminal, but also a mat. That'll be coming really soon in its own video. But for now, we have the terminal, and I'm really excited for this, and I hope you guys are as well. So this comes from Custom Airport Buildings, our model airport network, on his website. Really good guy. His name's Zach. He was kind enough to help me out and make this. I thought about doing this quite a while back, but I decided to hold off due to my budget. But luckily, after years of saving up in preparation for this, I finally had a good opportunity to be able to do this, and I'm really excited as his printing quality on his 3D printed items has really been great as of late, as it looks like in the pictures. And I'm really excited. I have seen the pictures on Instagram. It looked like it turned out really good, and I'm super excited for this. But be sure to check out his Instagram and website, and if you're looking for any sort of 3D printed terminal, he is certainly the best option in terms of quality and the build in general. So I highly recommend checking him out. Instagram and website is linked down below. Be sure to check him out, see what it's all about. He makes some really good products, and he is some of the best in the business. And if you want to see it at its full detail, let's get into this, guys. So like I said, I've been wanting to do this for literally years now. I can't believe it's actually coming to life. As you guys know, Tulsa International Airport is one of my absolute favorites. And guys, we are here. I'm really excited. I'm really eager to see what this is all about, and hopefully it comes out good. From the pictures, it looked really good, but we do have some assessing to do once we get it out. We're really excited for this once again in a huge box. You guys can see my hands in reference to it. Sorry about that, everybody. But like I was saying, if you want to see what it's all about, no more wasting time. Here we go. Very excited for this, and this has been something I've been looking forward to doing for a very long time. So let's see what we have going here, guys. Alrighty, so in here we have the jet bridges. They look really nice. He provides the jet bridges, and I think he does a really good job on them, along with a connector piece here at the end. So they're a little bit bigger than I anticipated, but they look really nice. And here we go into the box, guys. Let's see what it's all about. So beginning with the first piece right here, this appears to be the first part of the baggage claim, which looks really nice. So this is the right side of it, it would appear. Looks really good, and I'm excited to get even more detail. It's really nice and firm. It's not going to be breaking anytime soon, so that's a really nice attribute of this. So really great start right there. That's fantastic. All right. It looks like this slightly broke, but that's perfectly fine. Here's the other piece, which goes on the left side of it. This looks really good, and I'll be able to glue that back pretty easily, but that should be a very easy fix. Everything looks to be intact there, so glad to get to see that. All right. This appears to be the right side or left side of the main building. This looks really nice here. I like the underneath here, nice and sturdy. Really appreciate that. Looks really good there. All right, and the big part here is in the bottom. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is the right side for sure with the angle here on the block. This is where Terminal A sits off of, and here's the front side of it. Looks really good. Love all the little air conditioner units and those sort of utilities there on the top, so that looks amazing. Bottom also looks really good there, so really appreciate the sturdiness of that. All right, here we go into the main building itself. This looks really nice here. This should be the other side of it, I believe. Or this is the middle itself, excuse me, that's incorrect. This is the middle itself, along with the connecting pieces to the baggage claim. Looks really nice. Okay. All right, here is one of the concourses. This should be Terminal B. This looks really good. We even have the skylight on here, which is absolutely awesome. Very glad to get to see that. Here's the sides themselves, look really good. Here's the bottom and everything. This looks fantastic. Really excited to get to take a look at that. I think we are just missing Terminal A. Yeah. So Terminal A, I guess, comes in two pieces. Or it was not intentional, but it did unfortunately also come deassembled, but that should be a very easy fix. As you guys can see, here's Terminal A as it looks in its full appearance. This looks really nice right here. You can see all the details. Really pleased to get to see that, and that looks absolutely amazing. Really good stuff right there. All right, that should be about everything in there. I don't think we're gonna have any other pieces. All right, so all that looks good. So what I'm gonna do is assemble this for you guys, and I'll show you guys what this is looking like and kind of talk this out. I'm gonna do my best to put it on this replica. It may be slightly disproportional because of my scaling on this original board, but it should be fairly close. So let's take a look at this, guys. Alrighty guys, let's take a look at this absolutely amazing turnable building 3D printed. This is truly incredible. I am so glad to have this, and let's just take a more in-depth look at this because this is absolutely incredible. So we'll assess the quality, the accuracy, and just the material in general. It's super nice, and I'm really excited to take a look at this. So here's what the jet bridge looks like. They're really nice. They turned out really good. Highly recommend utilizing them. I decided to put the Gemini jets ones out there so I could do it with the regional jets, get them all the way as low as needed. So, but these are really nice. They squiggle around and they work really good, so I highly recommend them. The end piece is also super nice, much more compact than the Gemini Jets one. I think it works super well, so that turned out absolutely amazing. So with that being said, let's get started. We are starting right here with the baggage claim piece. This is on the turnable B area. This turned out super nice. The 3D printing here super nice. Just starting with the quality in general, definitely the best 3D printed material I've ever used for a model airport. It's very sturdy, and despite the gluing pieces, it's not going to be breaking like the actual pieces themselves. They're super firm, as you guys can see. Here's what the inside looks like, a pretty hollow design with the outside to keep it sturdy. I hope to put some windows here on the front. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it yet since it's not hollow on the inside. So I can't do it from the inside. I'd have to do it from the outside, which may look a little cumbersome, but we shall see. But really good door detail right here as well. Really appreciate that. Really great job here on the crosswalk between the baggage claim and the turnable building itself. Looks fantastic. Was really glad to get to see that right there. It is a removable piece as well. Really nice and sturdy here, and it looks really nice back here. So I'm really glad to have this piece. Like I talked about previously, I did decide to get this piece because even though this isn't going to be, practical for the actual models themselves, it still looks really cool, and I hope to put some cars back here and everything. It should look really nice. Also, there is an arch piece right here. I hope to have that made in the future. I didn't have made this go around, but I definitely hope to have that made in the near future. But really nice. Also really appreciate the air conditioning / whatever units those are on top. Those are really cool. Okay, so here we go into the actual turnable itself. So as you guys can see, really great detail starting here from the bottom. You have, of course, the area where you'd be able to go underneath the turnable, which is really cool. But then the top right here, really nice to see the blocked-in design and then the window design. That's very accurate, and I really appreciate that detail. Along with that, here on the inside, you do have where the departures is, and it's pretty good detail down there as well, considering what kind of situation it is down there. Alrighty, so the roof also really nice and sturdy. I really appreciate that. The only small complaint that I have here, it's not a huge deal, but just one little deal to note, is that there is supposed to be an elevated area right here off of this piece. It's some sort of window area. I hope to have that made separately in the near future, but we shall see if we can get that done. Small detail, but just thought I would note it out. Still pretty good though. Really nice job there. And then of course the window designs continue into the actual turnable buildings themselves. So this is Turnable B. This is home to Southwest Breeze and United at this current time. So this is what we're looking at. So here's gate B1. This is where Southwest parks. Let me see if I can get on the other side for you guys so you guys can get a little bit better of a view here. Okay, so B1, and then you got B3 here on the left. Only small complaint here is that B1's supposed to stick straight out, but due to the placement, there's supposed to be about 4 or 5 window pieces in between here, if that makes sense, compared to the only 3 that we have. It's not a huge deal, but I thought I would note it because you guys might find on satellites that B1 goes straight out, which is correct. I'm just simply giving the airplane some room here because if I had it straight out, the wings would be interfering. So that is why I have B1 extended out. It's not a huge deal, just a kind of a small little nitpick right there, but that's probably the worst gate issue. The placements of all the other gates are really good, so I really appreciate that. One really good detail that I'm super glad to have is the skylight. So this is the Tulsa International Airport skylight that they installed when they renovated the terminals back in 2015. I think he did a really good job inserting this into this. It looks really nice. You also got the air conditioner / other units, heaters, whatever they are. I think they're air conditioners, but here on top, which is really appreciated. And the skylight, I also hope to get a marker and paint it in or something to represent the blue of the skylight. So I think that looked really cool, and I think it turned out fantastic. Okay, so once again, you have really great accuracy to where you would see this is where you can't go inside the underneath, and then this is where you go underneath. This is where we came out when we were on our tour, so that's really cool to get to see the detail there. B3 looks really good. I think the placement's right. I think either that the terminal itself is a little short or that their B3 was supposed to be over a little bit. Not completely sure, but still looks pretty good. So B3, correct placement. It was kind of angled because of that, but there we go. And then B5 looks really nice right here. Plenty of room to be able to curve it out at its angle. So that's where you're gonna find this Southwest 737-700. 3 Southwest gates look amazing over here. Really glad to have them. Once again, taking a look at the roof here, you got some really good details here on the, you know, all the dills there with the air conditioners or whatever those may be. So great job there. Great job blocking out these 2 window pieces right here. Very accurate. Really appreciate the detail, attention to detail that is there. So that's fantastic. Let me swing around here and show you guys B9. B9 turned out really good. Unfortunately, I think the satellite imagery may have been a little dated when he was working with this because the jet bridge does not show on the satellite imagery. So I do not blame him for not putting the extension piece, but there isn't a dill like you see with the other gates. It's just hollow. That's not a big deal because the satellite didn't show it at the time, so no problem there. I can just put my gate piece on and it looks pretty much the same anyway, so no complaint there. And then we have the breeze gate, E220, looks amazing right here. Really good attention to detail. I really appreciate that. Looks fantastic on that side. Here's the middle piece. Really appreciate the detail with the knob. That looks really good, and I very much appreciate it. Great job by him for representing that. It's a great job. Skylight also looks very nice and proportionally accurate along with the roof. The actual gray color that was used might be just slightly dark compared to the Tulsa, but I think this is the only gray that he had. It's what he usually uses on all of his products, so not a huge deal there. It still looks very fantastic in what it looks like in real life. Alrighty, so here we go with the United Airlines gates. This is B10. Spacing over here looks really good. Plenty of room to maneuver your aircraft and park them where you need to. That's what you find with B10, B8, and B6. Really good proportionally. It might be a little tight, but should be good. So very pleased with that coming out really well there. I think there might be a little bit of a window dill there that it's either really, it looks really compact or maybe just a little tight. I really appreciate the effort here though. I think it looks pretty good and I think he did a really good job, especially down there on B4. If somebody ever comes back to use that gate, Allegiant moved out in 2018, I think. This turned out really good over here. Really appreciate that detail along with the underneath where all the baggage equipment would come out like you're seeing there. And then also there, you can see that knob, or sorry, the piece where it goes in. That's really appreciated and he did a really good job representing that. So I very much appreciate that. Here's the terminal on the inside, fantastic. You can see the door detail, which is so cool. So, I mean, it looks so good from the outside here. I might have a little bit more success putting actual windows in there. I wish that the piece on the inside could have been blue, so I could have represented the window portion a little bit easier, but I think that I can do some laminated window foils and hopefully get those in there with no issues. So that is the plan for the inside there. Here's the middle piece. It is that far offset to the right. You guys can kind of see that's pretty far off here to the right. That is technically correct. So really good job there representing that. I really appreciate it. Along with the two underneath pieces, that's also very accurate. Really appreciate that. Along with the roof right there. Turned out really good, and I'm very pleased to get to see that right there. It looks fantastic. The left side here, you also have your doors, more windows once again, along with the air conditioner units. It looks really nice. The piece also extends onto this side from that side, the top piece I was talking about. So hopefully we can get that made up so we can represent it here on the top. Looks really good, along with a couple of additional units right there that are very much appreciated. It looks super good, and I'm really pleased with that. Alrighty guys, so taking a look here at Terminal A, really nice there on the angle. Let me see if I can get it top down so I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Really good job here on the angle to represent that. As you guys can see, here's what it looks like straight. Terminal B just feeds right off it. Terminal A is actually at like probably a 10-degree angle. So really appreciate the attention to detail there, and just take a look at this detail. Speaking of which, really good job. I mean, I can just press really hard here and it's not breaking. So I mean, just really nice to get to see that there. I think these little boxes were also glued on, so I really appreciate that, and the accuracy there looks really good. So very much appreciated there. Here's Allegiant's gate. It's A3. Really good job here on the detail of the placement of the dill, the pillar thing. So looks fantastic, and Allegiant's able to park really nicely there. So looks really good. And then again, this is more of an estimate. I don't have the mat yet. That's coming from layover layout, so I don't have the full detail here. But of course, you're gonna have A3 around here, A5, plenty of room there. I think we're gonna be good. So hopefully it's not a little too tight, but I think I should be able to extend everything out if so. So that should still work really good. But again, really great attention to detail. Once again, you have the skylight going strong. Just kind of getting a look at it from this perspective, it looks really nice. So there's A5 with the Embraer 170 for American and all the American gates. A7 looks really good. Good job on the extension here. That turned out really nice. The skylight just looks so cool, along with the 3D printed air conditioning units and that sort of thing. Also, we have A9 here with the Airbus A321. Turned out really good there. Again, this is more of an estimate. I'm really excited to get the mat here and see what it's like. A11 is going to go right here. Plenty of room. Good job. And then A10, I'm really excited. This is actually a heavy hybrid gate along with A7A. So you'll see the lines that are going to go really far out there. You can't park anything at 5 or 9 when you use it, but it's still very cool to see. So that's really exciting. So here's A10, looks very good. Into the gates here also look really good here with the pillar, so very much appreciate that. Really good attention to detail with A8 deal here. That is how it is. There's a door there in real life, but unfortunately they don't have a jet bridge attached, so that's kind of one of those things. And then lastly for the gates, we have A4 and A6 for Delta. Really good job here to represent the pillars. The spacing was really good. Again, here's a look at the right side here. I'm not trying to be too redundant, but it is kind of the same to a degree outside the complete accuracies of it, so that's really good. Great job there. This is kind of blocked off, and then I believe under here is where you can actually go in, so you can see how far over it goes to the other side. So it was glued, by the way. It's kind of one to move off on me, so yeah, I'll just leave it there, but it looks really good. And then here's the connector piece to the right side. This looks very good. I really appreciate the detail here, along with the window detail there. That's a very good attention to detail. And then just like the other side for the baggage claim, we have the connecting piece along with the right side in the door. This goes out into a little block piece. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about on the satellite. I hope to have that done separately, but that was the only other small miscue that happened there. Here's the roof detail on the main piece. Once again, it looks so good. And here's the right side. It's actually stayed together, but really good job here with the attention to detail. There is a little bit of grass areas here that I hope to represent on the mat. This is where there's some sort of architecture details. So I certainly hope to represent that as well. And it looks absolutely amazing. Here's the top side on the roof. Good job on that detail there. And this one was also very good. And it just looks absolutely amazing, guys. So sorry if this was a little bit rushed, but I do have Christmas to get to. I'm filming this around Christmas. So really hope you guys enjoyed this. What an amazing, amazing terminal building. I am so happy to have this. It was certainly worth the money. It was pretty expensive, but it was certainly worth it. I mean, it just turned out so good, man. And Tulsa's new home, it couldn't look any better. I will not use the terminal until I get the mat. The mat is currently on back order, and hopefully that'll be coming in as soon as Layover Layouts can get to it. So I'm being patient there. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. Tulsa just took a whole new level, and my model airports in general, excuse me. And what an amazing looking terminal. Incredible detail like the skylight, the roof, the windows. Super sturdy as well. This isn't going to be breaking anytime soon. I could probably throw it across the room and it probably would stay together, but I'm not going to test my luck on that. But super amazing. You also get the gates as well, which is really nice. They swivel nicely, and really the full package here if you're looking for an amazing model airport terminal. Like I said, super expensive, but it looks amazing. Again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Super nice, and I'm so glad that I was able to get this, and I hope you guys are excited for the full airport updates. They're going to be amazing. Super excited for it. It's going to be a blast. And with that, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process. Do you love what you do? My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.